Kia ora koutou, talofa lava, maroro sui fua, langi mama, ro ingoa o Matai'a Salatielu, Tiatia. Kia ora everyone, my name is Matai'a Salatielu, Tiatia, which is Sala for short. I am the manager of the Rangatahi Ora team, also known as the youth work team here at TOH. There are many things that I love about this space. Definitely the two elements that attracted me here was the fact that it was indigenous, the Tau Māori through and through, and then faith-based as well. I don't think you'll find a youth work organisation that's indigenous and faith-based in Aotearoa anywhere, but that's just my opinion. But they really excited me to be a part of the space. And then when you get into the space, it's the people and the passion that the people outwork with each other and with their rangatahi and whānau, and then the longer you stay here, the more stories you hear and see when you work with the people around you. And those are the things that really stand out, especially good laughter, good food, and I think when you hang around with TOH long enough, you'll start to see that they're the kind of people that put fun and whanaungatanga.
Need all right?
So what do I do? Youth work. Oh man, I think with some of my studies, especially with praxis, you get challenged to look in the mirror and ask yourself the question, what did you need when you were a young person? And I remember a teacher back at high school, and she was just so gangster in the way she related to us. She wasn't Pacific Islander, she wasn't Māori, she was just a human being that actually just genuinely cared for me and the rest of my fellow students at that time. And I remember saying to myself at that time, I want to be like her one day for other young people that are in my situation, because I was brought up in quite a real, violent upbringing. And so, I know what it's like to be from the streets. I know what it's like to come from a low socioeconomic community. I know what it means to be hungry and poor. And so I grew up in that kind of environment thinking, one day I want to be like her. And so that's what kind of sparked up that journey of being a youth worker. And the opportunity came through church in South Auckland, and then alternative education, Puriroa, and it just grew from there. And so when I look at our young people, especially in the setting of alternative education, I see myself, somebody who just wants to see somebody that looks like me, that is doing something with their life and genuinely is into who I am and what I can possibly do. And so when I try to be that kind of a youth worker that like to connect with people with humor and just being nosy with where they come from and who they are and how they are, and just connecting that way, and then slowly when they allow me to come into their world, just start empowering them with some challenging questions to so they can witness for themselves the awesomeness that they bring to this world, because every young person that comes here are brought here by God himself. And so I feel a huge responsibility and the privilege to put up a mirror and say, look at this, look at what I see. You're freaking amazing. You're awesome. You're God-given. You're blessed, and you have potential to be whoever you want to be. And so, I have the privilege of teaming up with an amazing youth work team, a hapuri team, just this organization that just does that. They stand in front of young people and their families as a mirror and just mirror back to them how amazing they are, that they can be actually participators of society, not just spectators. And so, that's why I became a youth worker. My current purpose in life is to not outwork, but outlive God's true purpose for who I am and how I am. That's my current purpose in life at the moment. When Dad passed last year, he took with him a whole bunch of stories and a whole bunch of knowledge that I feel like I was robbed. and never had the opportunity to, claim and hold on. So there's a lot of legacy that's missing. And so I think when you go through such a significant, moment in life, it woke me up and wonder, okay, what am I leaving behind for my children, or for those that are connected to me? And I know one of the foundational elements of TOH lately is know yourself, especially for the leadership programs that we lead in our work in the schools, rangatahi tūrangati, that we encourage our young leaders to know yourself in order to know others. So in order to lead us, you've got to lead yourself. And so I think a big part of my journey now is to truly know who I am and how I am as God's creation, as a New Zealand born Samoan. And when I identify that and outlive that, I really hope to pass that legacy on to other people that I'm connected with, whether it's through work, but most importantly through my children. That's my purpose.